Be a man. Be a man. Be a man. Stop being so malleable. Stop being so easily duped. Stop seeking out victimhood narratives. The notion that like, oh, feminism is about dominating men. Like, you are a silly bitch if you believe that. If you're a man and you truly believe that, you are weak. Stop being weak. Become strong. And you can only achieve that strength through self-improvement. Okay? Through setting goals for yourself, just for yourself, not for anybody else. Setting goals for yourself and achieving those goals. That's the only way that you can have confidence to be your own person. A lot of this crisis does not actually revolve around masculinity. Okay? This crisis revolves around insecurity. That's what it is. Because what people present as masculinity, as a masculine feature, or what they mean when they say this person is alpha, that person is sigma, what they actually mean is that person is confident. Okay? And that confidence can only come from within. No matter how many people tell you you're the shit, you're awesome, if you are still deeply insecure, if you have unresolved issues, you are always going to be malleable. You are going to be at the mercy of other people. You are going to be easily manipulated. Okay? You have to trust in yourself. And you can only find that if you are a confident person. And you can only achieve that confidence if you actually set goals for yourself, if you set expectations for yourself, and you go through that process, if you experience the adversity of trying to achieve those goals and successfully achieving those goals. Once you unlock that from within yourself, you can achieve anything. Okay? Not to sound too much like a, goddamn holistic self-help guru or whatever, but it's real. It's worked for me. That's how I did it. What is this? Alex Shepard. Men are fleeing the left because women are making fun of them in the London Review of Books. Coddle and condescend to young conservative men who won't vote for you while abandoning progressive policies to woo older conservative men who won't vote for you is one hell of a political project. If you advocate on behalf of trans people, immigrants, and Palestinians, you need to grow up and confront the hard truth that your activism is harming the one party that kind of cares about those groups. If you enjoy racist podcasts, however, everyone has to be nice to you. Violated my rule against posting about abundance, but these people just piss me off. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, you don't have to coddle some of these people. You don't have to set your... You don't have to set your permission structure to some insecure loser shitheads. That's another part of the story as well. Oh, well, they believe it, so we have to be more open-minded. It's like, no, you don't. You actually don't have to. You can actually guide them through an empathetic process. You can actually be cool, chill, nice to those people, but you don't have to like lean into their insecurities or their hysterical fears about the other. I started watching over 5 years ago, and this advice from you has changed my life. I'm a much happier and healthy person. Thank you. Hell yeah. Congrats to Derek Thompson for turning a sensitive, nuanced Emily Witt essay into a right-wing rage bait. Well done. Is the author of this LRB piece the same lady who was profiled last year in the New York Times going to raves and dating a DJ at 43? What the f? Me and my female friends think the male loneliness crisis is pretty funny. Okay, so this is what the Derek Thompson the abundists are back. Me and my female friends think the male loneliness crisis is pretty funny. Is fine group chat fodder, but it's a weird thing to keep in a lefty essay that's ostensibly trying to figure out how and why men are fleeing the left. Among my friends, the sort of women J.D. Vance likes to mock as miserable losers, the male loneliness crisis became a bitter joke. We discussed possible cures, becoming a deadhead, getting into cycling, poker nights. We made approving comments when we saw straight guys doing things together, like the time a group of dads showed up to someone's Pilates class. There were movies and TV shows about the problems of contemporary manhood, some concerned adolescence, some satirical friendship. Mark Zuckerberg, whose male-to-male transition included... That's funny. Whose male-to-male transition included... This writer is very good. She said, Mark Zuckerberg, whose male-to-male transition included bulking up, putting on an XL t-shirt and a gold chain, and becoming a fan of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, told Joe Rogan that the corporate world is culturally neutered and needs more masculine energy. He has proposed AI friends as one solution. Male-to-male transition is a bar. Oh, yeah, it's actually male to Dominican, but it's fine. What is this like even, like, how do you find yourself frustrated by this? Like, she didn't even say nothing bad. I'm not trying to make a cheap point here. People should read the whole thing to get the gist, but to the extent that the left of center is interested in a political project that wins big majorities that let us do big things, I think we probably want the vast majority of men who aren't already socialists. I think the left likes them and wants their support. Okay, let me explain something to you, okay? You know who's doing that? Not an abundist. You know who's doing that? Zohran Mamdani. Okay, not to always bring everything back to Zohran Mamdani, but I do have to bring up this TikTok that I saw that I thought was really funny about the culturally rudderless young reactionary man who ended up voting for Donald Trump and then basically saw Zohran Mamdani. I'm also seeing I'm starting the alt-left pipeline TikToks on my TikTok For You page, which I like a lot. A lot of brolic dudes working out, being like, I'm starting the alt-left pipeline. We have to work out and we care about empathy and we want to be kind to others. And I'm fully subscribed to that. I'm on board with that. I love that shit. I know it's an unrealistic thing that I'm demanding of you. To be like, find the one random TikTok that I saw on my For You page, because I thought maybe you guys had it as well on your For You page. But it turns out you probably didn't. It's this one guy going like, I'm a random white guy and I'm nihilistic. I'm edgy. Maybe we should jokingly vote for Donald Trump as a meme. And then Zohran Mamdani comes around and he's like, I will do anything for you, Mr. Mamdani. Mr. Mamdani, I love you. I thought it was funny. I can't freaking find it. Yes, you found it. Yes. Also, I got this other TikTok I got to show you. This is so perfect.
Never gonna vote like ever again. You know what? Like, what if we just, like, for the meme, what if we voted for the fascist guy? Dude, voter apathy and turning politics into, like, a meme is, like, my favorite thing. There's literally nothing that could challenge me on this view. I'd probably be willing to kill for something like this. Hey guys, what's going on? Zohran Mamdani! That's right, guys, and I'm here to tell you I like shawarma and keeping my community safe and clean. I like those things too, Mr. Mamdani. Oh, Mr. Mamdani, I love when my food is shaped like a burrito. Oh, Mr. Mamdani, I can do a handstand. Do you want to see? Oh, Mr. Mamdani, I always tell my neighbors how much I love them, and I'm always super, super nice to them.
It's true. It's literally true. I don't even know if this guy was saying this as like a dunk on Zohran Mamdani, because it could go in either direction, but it is so true. It's 100%. Do all men just want a father figure, law? Not even like a father figure. But yes, I think a lot of men do want that. But like, how many do you know that are like, I hated this shit. I hate politics. I hate it so much. Maybe I'll vote for Donald Trump. Or like, I love Zohran Mamdani. I will die for him. I will revert to Islam. I will be a Shia 12er imam. You don't understand. Just guide me in the direction like a cruise missile, sir. That's it. I will do jihad for you, Mr. Mamdani. Yeah, they just needed one quirked up brown boy to be like, let's fix some of these problems that you are experiencing. And they were like, put me in the game, coach. Put me in. I'll do anything. The young men yearn for Zohran. Yeah, found TikTok hype edits about men winning the race for Zohran. Cuomo leads Mamdani among voters without a 4-year college degree 61 to 39, while Mamdani leads Cuomo among college-educated voters 62 to 38. Men support Mamdani 56 to 44, while women lean towards Cuomo 52 to 48%. Found TikTok hype edits about men winning the race for Zohran. The men of New York City coming out to support Zohran despite Democrats losing them. Why do women like Cuomo? I don't know. We're not going to discuss women's wrongs today, okay? It's not charisma. It's not the charisma. It's just genuinely not that. It's policies. Charisma plays a role in it too, but policies play an even bigger role. Because if we're talking about Riz, excuse me, there's two guys in the race that have even more Riz than Zohran, Curtis Sleva, and perhaps, have you heard of the man named Eric Jedediah Adams? Did you not see him pull up in the Rosh Hashanah fit? I am afraid of showing it to you because I know you're going to illegally vote for him now. He is the most swagged out mayor to have ever existed.
Come on, get no pussy. Come on, get no pussy. If she say no, you gotta go. I'm so sorry, but absolutely nothing. She's counterfeit, these nigga bitches. I'm talking about running off with pounds, man, you know I'm with it. I'm talking about chop 100 round, man, they get the flipping. I'm man down.
My friends, we have done it.
Damn, dude. That gave me chills a little bit. American politics are Insane, Lamau. Yeah. Yeah. I keep seeing comments like, that's my mayor. In parentheses, I live in New York. Oh, yeah. Dude, this is so good. Russia has produced a photograph of King Solomon from their most ancient vault. Is true. This is the most deep fried meme of all time, dude. The photo itself is fire, but the meme is also incredible. The joke here is also incredible. Serving biblical cunt. I don't get it. Ugh. How do I even explain what this is reference to? There are a bunch of AI videos with millions of views on YouTube that are basically designed to be shared by unks and aunties in WhatsApp groups that are that talk about how like Vladimir Putin dusted off the tomes and opened the ancient vault in Russia that proves that Jesus Christ was black. I think Russia Today may have done a video on it as well. You just had to bring it up, didn't you, Lol? Yes, I did. I love that. That video lives in my mind permanently. A lot of like ADOS groups and I don't know, like just like unks and aunties love that shit. And he's making a joke about that. He says, Russia has produced a photograph of King Solomon from their most ancient vault. Does anyone have I'm sure someone has like a short format version summary of that video that I'm talking about. Yep, there it is.
Were Jesus, his mother, and those around him white or black? If you look at the paintings and
this one, Black Culture Diary, 500,000 subscribers, and it just says Ibrahim Traore. What does this have to do with Ibrahim Traore?
and depictions in European museums, you will see Jesus as a fair-skinned, handsome man with long blonde hair, blue eyes, and a tall height. That's the typical physical appearance of any European man in a bid to prove that Jesus was a white man from Europe. But interestingly, the Bible does not explain Jesus' physical appearance. Then how come Europeans have depicted a Jesus of their own choosing? How can we know what Jesus, his mother, and his people looked like? Well, that's when we have to heed toward the Russian vaults holding 15th and 16th century religious paintings. These hidden paintings are now being presented before the world, raising questions about how Europeans depicted Jesus. Because Russia did not actively participate in Europe's propaganda of whitewashed religious paintings, the depictions we see in Russia are one of their kind, preserving reality. So, what do these paintings suggest? Let's find out.
Yeah, this is the OG video. Russia opens its vault to reveal black biblical Israelites.
Serious, curious questions about history and faith,
2.4 million views, AI voice.
representation, and the unexpected corners of religious art.
Bro, this is like straight up. I don't know if this was like the Russian government trying to do an op or something, but this is a made to release on WhatsApp groups for all the unks and aunties video. I cannot, like, this video has the same impact that that Jackson Hinkle has on uncles from Bangladesh. Okay, what kind of impact he has on the Muslim unks and aunties, this video has on black unks and aunties from numerous African nations, specifically designed to be shared in WhatsApp. Anywhere you see this outside of WhatsApp, you're like, this makes no sense to me. Why? Who made this? What's the reason? Okay, it's just perfectly designed for WhatsApp sharing. Anyway, I love fascinating things like that, but that's what this is a reference to. That's what Felix is making a joke about. Putin just opened the oldest vault. Watch out. The mysteries he will reveal. My 76-year-old grandpa sends about 10 TikToks a day to the WhatsApp group, and 70% of them are like that.